Alright, welcome back to Toys Channel everyone. As we're moving in closer to the release of Pokemon Snap on the 30th, well today is the 23rd, I have come across this Pokemon Swing Vignette set by Rement, and it's an absolutely piece of stunning artwork. Is it too much? I've fallen in love with the design of this set ever since the images were released online, because this set really sets apart of what Rement has done for the Pokemon series in the past, most famously the Tree series as well as the Pokeball series, and then there's the Starium, the Underwater set, as well as the Stained Glass set that I have unboxed previously, and now comes these Vignette figurines. So this set has a really vintagey theme towards it from how they've marketed and also photographed the set, as you can see with the soft-toned green background as well as some of the more vintagey accessories that were put in place for the photography, for example the globe, the vintage books, etc. So it has a really nice vibe towards it, and I just can't wait to show you guys in more detail of how the set is, the goods and the bads. As usual, please kindly like the like button as well as subscribe to my channel for more goodness and greatness. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here we are, we've got the latest set of Pokemon Swing Vignette collection by Rement, and it looks absolutely incredible. So within this set, essentially the ones that I wanted are the Pikachu and the Charizard ones, and the other ones would essentially complement the set. I mean, as with all the other Pokemon sets, you just need some other ones to be there to complement the others that you really like. Moving on to the back. Again, it shows the different variations that you can get. On the other side, you can get another view of what you can get in the box as well. And also, when you get the Rement set with the sticker, it guarantees you a complete set, as it says on the sticker. This is the first impression of the boxes. They look absolutely amazing, and the first thing you realize is that they are quite weighty, so they've probably put a good chunk of weight on the base as per these figurines, and I really like what they've done here, so it doesn't really wobble that much. And also with the swinging mechanism, it also allows it to swing and maneuver more without risking the figures from falling over. I love the green on the back, as it brings out a lot of the contrast from the brownish vintagey aesthetics from the different surroundings in the set. And also on the two sides we can see more of the figurines here and here. At the top, more of the same thing, and on the back just more TNCs. So let's get opening. First up, we've got the Pikachu one. This is absolutely massive. It's crazy, it's like the size of my palm. But anyhow, let's get it out. Okay, wow, this looks pretty good. The colouring is quite nice, and on the back, oh no, look at it. It's like all these Rement toys have some sort of crazy brush syndromes where they just put paints on random places and makes it really dirty. But luckily it's not on the front, so essentially it works out okay as long as I don't really view it from the back. And the base is quite weighty as well, as I've said before. Plate, it looks pretty good as well. I'll give you guys a close-up once I've opened them all. Oh, this looks absolutely amazing. Trust me, wow. The color of the base is... Oh, wow. Gosh. Oh, they've... What? Like, what's with... Oh my goodness. Like, why are they all dirty? Why are they all dirty? It's really annoying. Anyway, the base piece looks absolutely amazing. The effect, the translucent fire, and I can already imagine how it looks once it's hung onto it. And hopefully the figure is fine. Let's have a closer look. I can already see kind of this extra turquoise area on the front, and it just, what's with Rement? Like, I really hate their quality control team. Like, it's not even on point. Look at it, the green, it's gone over the eyes. It's oh man. Not trying to be nitpicky, but it just looks pretty shit. I mean, come on, like, when you guys are collecting these stuff, you wouldn't expect a lot of colorings to go overboard, right? And the tail as well, just, it kind of annoys me still to this day, but you don't have any other options, right? It's either Rement making these stuff, or, well, no other companies are really making these kind of style of toys. Right, moving on. Third one's charm, they say, but it's not really the one that I want, but anyhow. Okay, so this looks okay, and this looks okay. I really don't want to spend extra money to get perfect or a nicer Charizard, but who knows? Who knows? This one should be me. Yeah. Wakey, wakey! Okay, the Halloween one. And the last one. For them. For those of you who are in the shop and picking these boxes, well, blind boxes, so the order will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hopefully this will help you guys out as well. Looks okay, some scuffs here and there on the wings, as well as some lining or color lining overboard with the feet of Butterfree. And with Pikachu on the front, it looks okay. That little nose looked like a stash, so anyhow, also for Butterfree as well, the paint job isn't the best in the world, but it's Rement, don't expect too much from them. And at the bottom, it looks okay. Yeah, overall, I'd say it's an 8. Could be better, but anyway, we put this piece into the head. Once the hook is in on the head, you can essentially hook it to the base. Let's have a look at the base as well. Number 25, of course, Pikachu, 12, Butterfree. And you can tell they've stuck different pieces together, as you can see the linings for the joints. But it looks nice, and the coloring is really nicely complementing each other with the pink and the lime green. I love that. Also, the purple and the pink flowers really brings it out even more, so it gives that extra bit of contrast. It's definitely fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to opening the rest of them as well, so yeah, it looks pretty cool. With the forefront, as I've said, the turquoise is there on the eyebrow part. It's not ideal, and also the turquoise coloring has gone overboard, which is definitely one of the no-nos to my figure collection. And on the other side, it looks good, or better should I say. No overboard of colorings, and it's on point. I love how they've added this translucent piece, which is similar similar to the base, and it just gives that extra fiery effect to enhance the viewing. Number 6, Charizard, Lizardon in Japanese. And I think it's how they've done with the coloring that really messed this bit up. The O, essentially more color pigment has been staining that extra part. And with the overall base, it looks absolutely fantastic. I am loving it. And it's a pretty base for you to display with the rest of your collection. And you just have to see it in person to really believe it. It's got all the essential elements with the different gradients of color portraying the flame, and as you can see, these parts are more orangey compared to these parts that are lighter and more kind of yellowish orange. And yeah, I just love the space a lot. Hook it here. The tail's kind of in the way of the flame, so I'm not exactly sure how they would be doing it. So let's have a look. Fallen as well. So essentially, let's refer back to the box. Get the bugs out. So something like this. Yeah, let me play around with that later. Okay, so this piece looks nice, but it's essentially quite fragile because it's just being held by these two thin pieces of stringed plastic. And the coloring is okay, I guess. There's no craziness as we've seen for the Charizard. I'm just disappointed that they haven't done a better job with the ones I like, i.e. Pikachu and Charizard, but anyhow, that's Rement for you. Number 425, number 778, can't remember their names, but anyhow. Gradient of purple turning into yellow looks absolutely amazing, and the clouds with the stars just really adds that extra flavor on top, and it's really good. And for this entire set, I think the base looks better than the figures themselves, and I think they're heading in the right direction for this new lineup. Okay, so there it goes to the cloud. For the overall figure, the coloring seems good. No overlinings, and even the bottom as well. I love how they've applied this piece of kind of red, translucent, purplish plastic onto the eyes, and you can kind of vaguely see the eyes as well, so that's pretty cool. I love how they've nailed the different color transitions from, for example, for this one, the sand beigey color to the pale blue at the top. Just looks fantastic. This up here. Very simplistic and looks really great. They've really put a lot of thoughts into the series. Like, they've really upped the game with the inclusion of the translucent parts into the figures themselves as well. I don't think in the past they've done this, but it's a welcome change. Well, at least for me, that's the first time I've realized this application. So it's definitely a good direction that they're heading in. And it looks so damn dirty. Like, where were they producing these figures? Ugh. Oh, it's so bad. In the front it looks a bit better. Scuffs here and there, but better than the back, I'd say. Number 609. And wow. Just love how they've done these tree branches. It looks so good. So when you've applied a strong light towards it looks pretty darn good. The different shades of brown, and it just looks fantastic. It's really touching the tip point way too close.
The last one, Mew. Oh, gosh, it's falling apart already. Anyway, let's have a look at the figure. Okay, Mew, not a lot to say here, very simplistic, and the scout was nice. Be careful when you play around with this tail, it's kind of fragile, like, to be honest, how they've done it. But yeah, looks like a baby xenomorph, right? Bubble here. Okay, this one looks a lot better than I expected, because initially when I was thinking of the Pokeball, well, not a Pokeball, but this bubble piece of acrylic, it wouldn't look too good, but yeah, that defied my expectations, so yeah, it looks great. And now let's have a closer look at the entire set. I think this is a really fantastic set to be part of your display, as it's Rement's first trial with the swinging mechanism. Although some of the figures are flawed here and there, for example the poor paint job with the figures or some scuffs here and there, but overall it is a really nice set, and no other companies have tackled these sort of Pokemon figures in such a form and format. So I'll definitely recommend you guys to get the set. And I think Rement has been on fire lately with their attempts on different lineups with the Pokemon series, because in the past they've done too many of those Pokeball sceneries as well as the tree series. It's definitely a nice welcome to seeing something so different.
So that's it for this video, guys. As usual, please kindly like the like button as well as subscribe to my channel for more goodness and greatness. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and see ya!